Hello everyone, my name is Soraya Blood Rios, and this is my Reformation response for Western Culture class online. I'm going to be talking about some of Martin Luther's accomplishments. Before he came along, the Pope and the Catholic Church basically had control over everything. They owned a third of the land in Europe, they led the education system, the Pope had authority over kings, and the Bible was only available in Latin. So Martin Luther originally was a lawyer, but he decided to become a monk, which his dad was not proud of. And as he became a monk and started to see, what the Catholic Church and the Pope were really doing, he started to open his eyes. God started, opening his eyes to what they were doing, and he got angry, and he was opposed to what they were doing. So he created in 1517 the 95 Theses, which were 95 points that were against the selling of indulgences. He also made the Bible available to everyone through his writings and everything. And with his work, basically the Pope and the Catholic Church started to get angry and become against him and wanted him sent to prison, wanted to kill him. To the point where Pope Leo excommunicated him. And they had sent him to the Diet of Worms to defend himself, to make his case. But in reality, once he got there, they basically wanted him to recant. And he refused to recant. So on his way back home, some people had taken him to a hiding spot in the Wartburg Castle to avoid from him being killed. And there he spent a lot of time just writing and writing and writing. And from just these few things that I've mentioned, reading from the Great Controversy and through the lectures this week, I've really admired what Martin Luther did throughout his life for God. He lived his life for God, basically, to the point where there were times where he was sent to speak to the Diet of Worms or whoever else it was, where he was sick and he was unable to go, so he would send someone else in his place to speak for him. And there was a point in time where I read in the Great Controversy that they actually thought that he was in his dying bed, like that he was gonna die. And so they had sent some people to go and basically just talk to him, but just to see, when he would die, and they were happy about it. But once they got there, they saw that he wasn't gonna die, and God actually, kept him alive longer to fulfill the purpose that he had for Martin Luther in his lifetime, which was the cause of the Reformation. And those are just a few points that I pointed at or noticed from our lectures. That's it. Thank you. Have a good night.